the idea I'm kind of doing is like a get ready with me. I just got back from vacation and I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the evening, and I kind of just wanted to film a like chit-chatty get ready, but I kind of want to do something a little crazy because I'm not going out for the night. I want to like play around and be a little more artistic than my usual kind of go-to makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, I'm gonna go in with my Nivea Post Shave Balm as my base, like always. I just got back from vacation. Like I said, I was in the sun a lot. So I do have like almost like some, I don't know about you guys, but when I go in the sun, I break out a lot more. Like not break out, but almost get like little like sun pimples or something. Like that sounds so weird, but I can tell the difference between like normal pimples and almost just like when my sun's had too much, when my skin has had too much sun, how sometimes it like breaks out. It's almost like rashy a little bit. So I do have that going on at the moment. And in light of me being gone for so long, I'm going to be using, this is a foundation I actually haven't used since last summer when I was gone in California for a full month, and I got to be like pretty much the darkest my skin naturally gets to. And I haven't used this in a year, and I don't know if I mentioned this in a past video, but I'm trying to use up all my products. I'm trying to go cruelty-free as soon as possible, but I do want to actually just go through all my products. I'm not going to throw all of them out. I'm actually just going to use them first. But that being said, this is one of my really old foundations that I didn't love last summer. It actually was kind of not my favorite, but once again, I'm kind of just wanting to use them up and get them out of my collection. So this is the Matte and Poreless, Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me. I think this is going to be too dark for my skin, but like I said, I'm actually not doing anything later tonight, and like I said, I'm really just trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to use up all my products. So we're just going to roll with it, even though I pretty much know this is not going to be the right color. We're just going to do it anyway. And no one's going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, definitely not the right color, but you know, it'll be okay. I'm also going to go in with a lighter concealer and kind of make it a little less subtle. And if I do remember correctly, this is one of those foundations that does oxidize, and for me it actually gets lighter and a little less orangey, so it's going to be okay. We'll do all right. Definitely hit those ears and the neck somewhat far down. I know this is going to look ridiculous on camera, just if it really comes down to it, I'll bronze my neck. But like I said, I also just don't care a whole lot about the color matching because only my boyfriend is going to be seeing this later. No one else cares. I'm wondering, I kind of like how this feels on my skin at the moment. The problem that I had last year when I was in California with this is it would get really blotchy, like right here specifically. It would break up really, really bad. So by the end of the day, I always make sure like I tan my body. Like if I'm laying out at the pool or something, I'll like let, you know, sun hit my body, but I don't ever tan my face. So my face ends up a lot more pale than my body, even during the summer, just naturally. And I remember last year when I was wearing this, like it would start breaking up right here, and it would look really pale because this was obviously a darker, it was to match my body and not my actual face. But I like the way this is actually sitting right now, funny enough. I mean, I'm not repurchasing this, like I said, because I'm trying to go cruelty-free, but so far, actually, I like the way that this dried down. I don't remember liking it last year, and I'm wondering if it was because, like I said, it got patchy, but also because I was in California during the hottest months of the year. Or LA specifically, so I'm wondering if that's what it was. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. And hopefully, like I said, once I blend all this out, it will lighten the color just slightly. yeah, so thankfully, I mean, it's still not a perfect match. Definitely still a little on the dark side, but it definitely lightened it up a little bit, makes it look not so harsh, and makes it look not so orange for my skin tone. So while that's setting, and before I set my face, I'm going to go do my eyebrows, and then after I'm done, I will be right back. Alright, so now that eyebrows are done, I'm just going to go right back over the places that I've put that concealer and set it. Not all over the whole face though, just specifically the places that I put the concealer. Especially, sometimes I will set my whole face with foundation, but this is a very matte, like very, very dry already, so I'm not going to worry about those spots. And I'm just going to go right under the eyes. This is my Rimmel Stay Matte, which once again, going to be very sad to say goodbye to this powder. I love this powder. I've loved it for a really long time, basically since I was in high school. Alright, so now that my whole face has been set with powder, I'm just going to be going in with my NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour Cream Contour Stick, and just do a very, very slight contour. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Just going along my natural line right there, if you can see it. A little bit up on the forehead. Nothing crazy. I am going to go with bronzer after this, so I just want to... This is my Real Techniques contour brush. Just want to very, very lightly kind of just do a contour here. And I'm just going to do a very, very slight nose contour here. I've become such a big fan of nose contouring lately. I never used to do it because I thought it was so time consuming and just like kind of, I thought it was like over the top. Like it's like when I see people like contouring cleavage and stuff like that, I was like, alright, like chill out. But I've become such a fan of it lately because my nose is kind of crooked and I just feel like it is so weird, the magic that it does for your nose if you're not a huge fan of your nose. Right. So, with this particular look, I'm actually not really wanting to do blush, and you'll probably see why in a second once I get onto the eyes. So I'm actually just going to do a little bit of bronzer and then highlight and just call it a day. So I'm going in with my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in the shade Sunny. And just doing even a little bit more depth just right on top of that contour. Just very lightly, I don't want anything too crazy. I think in the summer sometimes it's really nice to just not even worry about blush, you know, just go straight for the, you know, a little bit of a bronze look, give it a little glow, and not worry about the pink. So then for my highlight, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Highlight 01. It's the Matte Radiance Baked Powder, like these. And I'm just going to put that, it's nice like kind of pinky, gives a really, really nice just shimmer to the face. Since I kept it bronze, I didn't want to do too much bronzy. Done with the face, I'm going to move on to eyes. I'm hoping this doesn't turn out too like mermaidy because I'm not trying to make this like a mermaid look. But the idea that I have in my head and like the inspiration I'm kind of thinking of is going to be very, you'll see. So I have a feeling it's a lot of teals and golds. So I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out too like, I just jumped out of the ocean. Like I have my legs now. So we'll see. I'm going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and this is in the shade Greed. because I am going to be putting some golds on top. I don't mind if this peeks through a tad bit. So slightly surprising what I'm probably about to pull out, but this is broken. This is so old. I got this for Christmas, I think like 2 years ago. My sister bought it for me for Christmas. It's the e.l.f. like giant, what is it, 150 piece eyeshadow, which I barely ever use this. The pigment, well, I used to, obviously you can tell the neutrals. I don't really use this anymore. For one, it's giant, but for looks like this, when I want to do like really bright colors, then I go back to things like this because I don't have a ton of palettes that have these kind of color selections in them. So I definitely gravitate a little bit more towards them. So now I'm gonna go in with this teal shade I was talking about. The other thing that's hard about this palette is you have to like, the shades are so tiny. So it's like, not all of them, but some of them, and it's hard to only pick up one of them. I'm gonna go right in the crease with this. The thing that's good with these shadows for a look like this isn't crazy pigmented. Like I kind of wanted this to not be too intense since it's in the crease. And like normally, like if this was like a Kat Von D shadow or like a Too Faced shadow, like I would pick this up and like put it in my crease and just like, it's like too much. Whereas if you could just see, it's actually just giving like a little bit of a hint of turquoise, which is nice. It's kind of what I was hoping it would do because these aren't the best quality. I love a lot of e.l.f. eyeshadows. A lot of them can be really great. I think this whole palette was like $5 or something. So, you know, you can't expect but so much from them. I'm gonna go in one more time, pick up a little bit more. Alright, so I do like how not intense that is, I'm not gonna lie. Appreciating the not great quality in these. So here was my next move that I'm questioning, but I kind of just want to go for it. I was going to take this really bright yellow shade, and I think I'm probably just going to do it. Let's be honest. I don't know why, but when I do these like I'm normally in such a rush in doing my makeup a lot of times, I don't play around with it a lot, so when I get a chance just to be like, what do I want to do? It's like, crazy. Let's look crazy. Let's make sure you don't go out later because people will think you look like a villain from a Disney movie. Once again, saving me that it's not so pigmented, because I think if this was actually as bright yellow as like it looks in here, it would look not great. So, yay for shitty quality. Alright, so once that's done, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more dense brush and just go into this teal one more time and kind of just like focus it right on the outer corner, just to give it a little bit more of that pop. Also has probably a lot to do with the fact that all of these are unwashed brushes, and I'm going from like dark neutrals to blending out like very bright neon colors. So also yay for dirty brushes. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take that and just that same brush, not put any more product on, just blend, 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 blend. Now I'm gonna take a more precise brush and just take that same teal and go right under the eye. I just look like a crazy person when I'm putting eyeshadows on under my eye because I'm like, but I wear contacts and like when things get in my eye, it is not fun. Hoping I might be a little more creative and not do a wing today, but honestly, knowing myself, I'll probably end up doing a wing. I say that because I'm about to go in with my L'Oreal True Match. I'm so used to saying L'Oreal True Match. My L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner in black. It's like this would look so pretty with no eyeliner, but like I don't want to do it. I haven't done a wing. The thing is, I haven't done a wing in like a week and a half because I'm on a vacation. I've been wearing like no makeup, so it's like my wing life is like calling to me. That'd be just like, oh, regular eyeliner, but I'm incapable of doing that. I also thought about not using falsies today, but we'll see how that goes too. we'll have to see. Alright, so now that my wings are decently respectable and I'm alright with them, I feel like that's how every time I do wings, I'm like, I love them, but I hate them. So the next one I'm going to be going in with is my NYX Triolet gel liner. It's just in black. I wish I had like a teal liner. I have like a blue liner, but it doesn't show up very well at all. I really wish I had a blue one because I feel like a teal liner would look really good, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to go in with the normal eyeliner. Eyes settle down. Alright, then I'm just going to be going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic. This is one of those, again, Holy Grail products. I'm not going to be repurchasing because it's not cruelty-free. You know what I'm thinking of doing, though? And I feel like everyone out there that, like, are, like... Y'all are going to hate me for this, but I'm thinking of just keeping the wand itself and buying, and, like, obviously washing it off, like, really good washing it off once I'm done with it. And finding a formula that I'm okay with and cruelty-free, and then just like hopefully like finding one that like will screw in and I can just like keep this and rewash it over and over again to make sure it stays like hygienic. I just love this freaking brush so much. Like I can't imagine giving this thing up. It's paining me. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just can't imagine not having this. I hate bad mascara days, man. I was thinking of just trying to do mascara for this look, and it's like, maybe if I was having a good mascara day, I would. But right now I'm annoyed with my lashes, so just really not feeling this. So we're gonna go in with falsies to somehow try and save the eyelash look. So I will BRB. Alright, so now that falsies are on, I'm just going to very quickly do some bottom lashes. And to do that, I'm going to be taking, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Length. I hate this for my top lashes, terrible top lash mascara. But bottom lashes, I don't know if you can see, it's a very, very itty bitty brush, and it has like those tiny little plastic spikes to it, and I think it gets the bottom lashes really well without making a mess of the bottom lash line, which I hate in bottom lash mascara sometimes. Y'all just like title this like mermaid style makeup. Like when I think of names for things, it's like, I wasn't trying to make this mermaid look, but it's like, this looks pretty mermaidy, so maybe I'll just roll with it instead of fighting against myself. Maybe I'll just go with it. Alright, so up until now, this look is somewhat safe. I mean, there's a little bit of color in there, but like I was saying earlier, it's like, that's not too crazy. Like, I could definitely wear this to work, probably get away with it. No one would say anything. They'd be like, oh, your makeup's a little colorful, but like, that would be it. But we're not done yet, because no. The whole reason I even thought about this look and was like, wanting to do something very bright and colorful like this is because I got a couple of the, I want to say, is this the macaroon? I feel like it's not spelled macaroon, but it's like the macaron NYX lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Pistachio. I feel like most people would want to do like a really neutral look to go with this, but I was like, once again, fuck it, I'm home, no one's watching me, I'm probably going to take all of this off in an hour after I film it, so I'm going to go all out. So I basically based this around here, and I actually really like when there's almost like a theme makeup where it looks kind of similar all over the face, like there's a theme to it, and I know this is going to be a very similar color, but like I said, I like it like that sometimes when I see pictures of it. So we're going to go on with a heavy coat of this guy and see what it looks like after. I'm super excited about this color. I love the color of this. I think it's really interesting, so we'll see. So this lipstick is a little patchy. I had tried this out before just to see what the consistency was like. Like right now it looks really good and it looks super bright and pigmented, which is nice. But like I was about to do, because I am a rub my lips together fiend, like I do it all day constantly long. If you rub your lips together, this gets really patchy. It can be a patchy lipstick. I think this is really good for makeup pictures, or like if you're going out very short term, maybe if you're only gonna be out for like an hour and you wanna make a statement, or like Halloween, even like things like that. Everyday use, I don't know how I feel about this. I definitely wouldn't wear it to work because I know it would wear off in about 2 minutes. And then for me, like I can deal with patchy lipsticks when it's like nudes or even sometimes reds, but when it's something like this, you gotta be poppin'. Like you gotta own this look. You gotta, because people are gonna be looking at you anyway, so you don't want this to be patchy. You know what I mean? Like you have to make this look like a really good color, and it can't be wearing off and it can't be weird looking when it's this bright. You gotta be like on point when I feel like you're wearing a lipstick like this. So anyway, I know it looks, I don't know, I almost feel kind of like a duck or something wearing this. I'm not super used to wearing bright lipsticks. I have a couple colors that I'll wear every once in a while, but this is probably one of the brighter ones that I've ever owned. But yeah, I just wanted to do kind of like an all-around bright look. I feel like it's still summer and I can still get away with it. So anyway, this is the final product. You could always leave this lip color off and just wear it more as like a colorful eye and do like a neutral nude lip, and then I feel like you can get away with it on like a daily basis, like I was saying before, and no one would care. So anyway, this is the final product. I hope you guys really enjoyed filming that, or you guys are filming this with me. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. I really enjoyed filming it. This was a super fun look for me, and just fun, get ready to talk to you guys. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.